Hello students, this is Devarchana Raut, lecturer in computer science. In today's slide, we will be discussing about the topic binary tree. The binary tree in data structure is also known as BT. It is a tree in which each node contains either 0 or at most two child nodes, that is left child node and right child node. But more than two child nodes of any tree or of any parent cannot be a binary tree. So it can be either no child or one child or at max two child nodes. Each node contains a value, some sort of data item, and the reference or pointer to the left child node and the reference or pointer to the right child node. This reference of left child node and right child node may be null sometimes when there is no next left child or right child. A binary tree may be empty, that is, it may contain no nodes. If not empty, a binary tree has a root node. Every node in a binary tree is reachable from the root node by a unique path that is known as traversal. A node with neither a left child or a right child is called leaf node. Here is a picture of a binary tree in which we have a root node, that is A, and the node has a reference pointer to the left child and a reference pointer to the right child. So this pointer is nothing but the memory address of the left child and the memory address of the right child. Here we come to the memory address of the left child, that is with the data element B, and this node also have the memory reference for its left child and corresponding right child. In the this diagram, we can properly see each and every parent node has one or at max two child nodes. So A has two child nodes, that is B and C. B has two child nodes, that is D and E. D has one child node, that is G. E has two child nodes, that is H and I. I has no child node, so here I is a leaf node, whereas C has one child node, that is F, and F has two child nodes or children nodes, that is J and K. Here G, H, I, J and K are leaf nodes which have the memory reference of left and right nodes, but these are null. These are pointed as null. Next, we will be discussing about array representation of binary tree. So how basically a binary tree is stored in memory in array form. Here we can see, as we already know, the array starts from a lower bound, that is starting from 0. It is not necessarily it will always start from 0, but for a reference we always take array starting from 0 and so on. At the last or at the end of the array or the last size of the array, it is 14. So the total size of the array is 15. Next, in this array size of 15 data elements, we have some of the data, that is 50, 25, 75. So here 50 is stored in memory address 0, array of 0. 25 is stored in memory address 1, that is array of 1. But how basically the tree structure is been stored, we are going to see that. So at the very first position we have 50, which is subdivided into two nodes, that is the left node is 25 and the right node is 75. So the left node is stored at the first position and the right node is stored at the second position. At the very next part, we have a left node of 25 and the right node of 25. So the left part is again stored in the third position as we don't have any data element at the left part. So at the third position it is showed null, and the right part, as it have 37, it is stored at the fourth position. Similarly, 75 is also divided into two parts, that is 62 and 84. So the left part is 64 at the fifth position, sorry 62. So at the left position, at the fifth position, we store 62, and the sixth position, we store 84, and so on. Where we have no data elements, that memory locations are stored as null. If we want to insert any data element, we can insert at its particular stored space. Next, we will see the representation of a binary tree. A binary tree and a binary search tree is represented by an identical manner. This can be represented by using a linear array or linked list. The array representation. A binary search tree is represented by storing each element at its array position corresponding to their numbers assigned. A binary tree may be represented using a array. A key concept is that if the parent is stored at kth location, then the left child will be stored at 2kth location and the right child will be stored at 2k plus 1 location respectively. An example of tree and its array representation is shown here. So here we can see that if it is stored at memory location 1, that is A of 1, then B will be stored as 2 multiplied by 1 and C will be stored as 2 multiplied by 1 plus 1. If it is stored at kth location, the left child is 2k and the right child is 2k plus 1. That that is, if it is 1, it is 2 and it is 2k plus 1, that is 2 plus 1. If it is 2, then its left child is 4 and its right child is 5. If it is 3, then its left child is 6, that is at sixth position we have F, and its right child is seventh position, that is G. Similarly, it is now at D is now at fourth position, so its left child will be 2 of 4, that is 8 position. So at 8th position we have H and it is 2 of 4 plus 1, that is ninth position. At A of 9 we have I, and so as in this cases too. Here we can see it is at one location, so its left child is B, that is 2 of 1. At 2 position we have B, and 2 of 1 plus 1 is nil, so at 3 position we have nil, and so on. So this is how we do diagrammatic representation, or we do representation of a binary array, binary tree in an array. This is how it is stored in the memory locations also. At the next part, we have a concept that is full binary tree. A full binary tree is the tree in which each level has maximum number of nodes. If the height of h is if the height is h, and whereas h is greater than 0, the number of leaves would be 2 power of h minus 1 and the number of nodes will be 2 power of h minus 1. If the number of nodes is n and n is greater than 0, then the height would be log base 2 n plus 1, and the number of leaves would be n plus 1 divided by 2. So this is the representation of full binary tree, in which we have no less number of nodes, rather we have a maximum number of nodes. So at level 1, the number of nodes is 2 to the power 0, and number of nodes at its previous level is to the 2 to the power 1 minus 1. So in all the cases, if the level height is h, so the maximum number of nodes at this level is 2 to the power h minus 1, whereas number of nodes at its previous level is 2 to the power h minus 1 whole 2 to the power h minus 1. So this is how we find number of nodes in a particular level and its previous level. Next is complete binary tree. All the levels have, which is also known as full binary tree, all the levels have maximum number of nodes except possibly the last level. So complete binary tree says except the last level, all the levels have maximum number of nodes. In the last level, the number of nodes range from 1 to 2 to the power h minus 1, and these nodes are towards the left. Next, we will be discussing about a new concept, that is binary search tree or BST. In this, we will be discussing about the traversing of a tree, how we need to traverse in a tree, and some of the tree operations. So this much for this slide. Thank you.